guys, Turbocharged 51 over here. I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to the series that has been booming on the channel recently. Welcome back to building the ultimate track toy. And the car you're currently seeing on screen is a bit of an ugly boy McGee because it's yellow cars. There's this me, you're allowed to differ. There's two cars in this world there where yellow looks good to me, and that is on the Audi R8 Spider, whether it's the V8 or the V10. Yellow looks good on the Audi R8 Spider, and then the Lamborghini Huracan. That is literally any other car you will mention to me, I will say anything but yellow. But in any case, let's get into the vehicle that we will be driving for this episode, which is obviously a Mini, and then I'll explain a bit about why I chose the Mini, and it's not going to be a long one. Don't worry, we're going to get into the action pretty darn soon. Here is our little weapon of choice. Just over 1600cc, 300 horsepower on a 967 kilogram chassis, and this one is supercharged, not turbocharged, not NA. Did I say that correctly? Yes, not turbocharged, not normally aspirated, but supercharged. But let me get it into scapes because there's quickly two things I want to talk about. First of all, reason why I chose the Mini. I've been a big Mini fan for as long as I can remember. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, the reason I love Minis is because of Mr.Bean. Yes, the funny guy in real life named Rowan Atkinson that crashed his McLaren F1 twice. Yes, thanks to the Mr.Bean series, I have adored Minis since I've been a little kid, and I will always love these cars, and I thought I just had to give a Mini a shot at this series to see how it does. And yes, I did make it pink and white. Don't judge me. If you're a judgmental person, just don't comment. You watch the video, don't comment, because I do not have time or space for negativity or judgmental people in my life. Secondly, one thing that I quickly want to mention that I see in a few comments on previous videos that I quickly want to explain to you guys about the series. The whole thought behind building the ultimate track toy, the reason I don't do it is to see which cars, literally from just buying them, slapping all the upgrades on and taking them around the Nürburgring and Tsukuba, what they are capable of. The reason the capability factor is there is for people that are quicker than myself, and especially esports drivers. If they were to take one of these cars and do what we're doing and actually go into the tuning, then you can actually see what these cars will truly do on track. But the other reason I also do not tweak the tuning that much, why I only slap on the aero and drop the car with the suspension, the thing is, if you really go into the tuning of it, me that's been watching YouTube as a viewer for many years, and also having actually seen videos that I've done in the past or live streams that I've done in the past, people aren't interested in the fine detail tuning. They just want to see what the car can do, and it takes so much fun out of the raw experience of driving the cars for the first time. So that is why not, because nobody is interested in seeing that. If there's literally a fan base of you guys that want to see the in-depth tuning of it, we'll make a series for that. But until that happens, this is how the series is going to stay. So just so that all of you guys know. But now, all that out of the way, let's head to Tsukuba to see what this little Mini Cooper can do. It's an 05 Mini Cooper S, and I'm very interested to see what this little car is going to do. I'm actually excited because I think this car, again, it's going to have a very big Joker card effect to it. I think it's going to be faster than everybody thinks it's going to be, but we will see how the car performs in actual gameplay. But still, I'm very curious to see how this car is going to do, and I'm in the completely the wrong part of the world. But without further ado, let's head to Tsukuba and see what this car will do in the 5-lap shootout. Let's go, Mini! Ladies and gentlemen, my TurboNatics, I made a very big mistake in the beginning of the video. I didn't show you guys the upgrades that are fitted to the car. So let's get straight into it. We're going to go from the right to the left. So first of all, stage 1, 2, and 3, weight reduction has been installed. Then, racing clutch and flywheel. No carbon fiber prop shaft on this one, which was a little bit sad, but it's all good. Then we've got a racing intercooler, a high-end torque supercharger, racing air cleaner, racing exhaust manifold, racing brake system with the slotted discs, racing brake pads, no handbrake, no brake balance, full-on nitrous kit, which obviously will not be used in this episode for very plain time trial reasons, fully customizable transmission, fully customizable ECU, the downforce on the rear is 150 and 100 on the front, so that's the max downforce I could get on the car, fully customizable suspension, the car slammed to the ground, and no differential. So let's get into these 5 laps, and Do I think this car is going to be at the Integra level? I don't think so, because it's got way less power. But I think it can honestly aim to beat the Polo. I think it can aim to beat the Polo and maybe even the Renault R5, even though the Renault is not front-wheel drive but rear-wheel drive. I think this car can get pretty close, even maybe to the AE86. Let's see what happens. Let's get the Mini going around and around the track. Oh, this Mini sounds freaking mean. Just listen, I'm gonna shut up for the first half of the lap, guys. Just listen. I mean, for a 1600, it sounds like a mini V8. Oh wow, what an exhaust note. And I love the massive clusters that minis have. I think it's so cool. This is literally like a hipster type car. But now let's focus back on the task at hand. Little bit wide, but not the... Oh, a 57.6. That's not a bad first lap. There we go. That was not too bad. Okay, slight improvement for 1000s, but I know we can go quicker. Not if I go that deep. It was a phenomenal exit though. Oh yeah, there's still time to gain in this lap. Oh yeah, there's definitely still time to gain in this lap. We just need to put the lap together, and we've got 2 laps after this to do so. There we go. Okay, now let's get this lap done. There we go, come on. Damn it, just missed the exit of that corner. Last attempt, guys, let's go for it. That was actually a brilliant exit. There we go, come on. Even if it's just a 10th, it's still an improvement. Let's go, little Mini. There we go. And it's an 88 1,000th second of improvement. It's not much, but it's still... These were 5 so fun laps. This car's got a damn high fun factor so far. It's really just fun, and I mean the noise adds so much to the fun factor. But we'll see how she performs on the Nürburgring. That's gonna be an interesting one. Oh, damn it, man. I expected just a little bit more. Okay, but no, I wasn't expecting. I was hoping for a little bit more from this Mini. I was so hoping it would beat the Polo GTI. Like, so badly hoping it would beat the Polo. The Nürburgring can still throw up some funky results. It definitely can. So, I'm just I'm hoping it beats the Polo, because I can tell you guys now already it's going to outscore the Polo for the leaderboard for the 4 categories. It's definitely going to outscore the Polo. I had more fun in these 5 laps than in the entire Polo video. And it's higher rated in performance points than the Polo. It is. So it's supposed to beat it on paper. It's just not doing it. It's literally supposed to be just behind the R5 and probably in between the R5 Turbo and the AE86. But still, this was fun, and I'm really enjoying this car so far. So without further ado, let's head to Germany. Let's head to the Nürburgring. Welcome to the green hell, little Mini Cooper. Guys, I am so curious to see what this car is going to do, and I'm really going to try to get the best possible banker lap out of this car that I can, because the first lap on any track is a banker. But like, I really want to see if I can get the best possible time, because I honestly think it can beat the Polo. I feel it's more nippy than the Polo, but that all depends on me now. So let's get straight into taking this car around the best track in the world. Come on! How's it going, Red Bull Tree? Oh! No, that was my own fault. Oh, sorry, little Mini. I just Mr.Bean'd you. Attempt number 2. I was too quick into there, and that bouncing on the curb really cost me. Although that was so nice. Come on, Mini, you've got a Polo to beat. Oh! What a run through there. Come on. Rev it out. 8,000. Let's go. There we go. 6th gear down the hill. It's 260 and 300 horsepower. This is literally a little pocket rocket. How's it bloomin', Red Bull Tree? Nice to see you. Guys, this car, it feels so stronger on this track. Damn, son. Little bit of traction loss up the hill, but it's all good. All 300 horsepower going to those tiny front wheels. It's understandable. Come on, little Mini, I know you can beat that Polo. I know you can. Wow, that was satisfying. Flat out again, here we go. There we go, my little pink pocket rocket. There we go. Oh, wow. Little wide there. Lost a bit of time through that previous section. Oh, it turned in a lot quicker than I thought it would. Compromised that whole section. Oh my word. Can't wait to rate this car. Come on, little Mini. Come on, little Mini. Come on, little Mini. I could be on the power so early through there. And there was still more time like that I could gain through there. I could have been on the power even earlier. Okay, come on, Mini. This is now where you need to shine. Oh, this hill's gonna kill it. Yeah, it's losing speed. It's really struggling in a straight line. Come on, you've got this, little Mini. Oh wow, it lost a lot of time there. damn it! Oh man, the Polo beats it. Not by much though, considering how long this lap is. Oh man, but still, so much fun. This Mini is so planted. Especially on the rear. I expected a very wavy and bouncy rear end, and actually it's the front that's the bouncy part, not the rear. So I am highly impressed with this little Mini. Oh man, like honestly it exceeded my expectations on the fun factor. It really, really did. Like, I am so happy with how this came out. Oh my soul. How badly I wanted this Mini to beat that Polo. Like, you guys have no idea. I wanted it to beat that Polo so bad. Less than 2.3 seconds is the gap between this Mini and the Polo GTI. This car's definitely more comfortable in the corners, and it just does, it needs that 20 to 40 more horsepower, then it'll actually beat that Polo comfortably, in my opinion. It's all it needs is that little bit more horsepower. But I mean, there's nothing I can say. This was a phenomenal car to drive, and like I said, I can't wait for the ratings, and we're going to get into it right now. So what has the little pink pocket rocket scored? And guys, don't judge the little pink pocket rocket. It's a cute pink pocket rocket. And yes, it's pink. It's very pink. I know, but leave it alone. It's got feelings too, you know. So guys, what has this Mini scored? To be honest with you guys, I don't know how to score this car because it exceeded my expectations more than you guys can imagine. Am I disappointed that it didn't beat the Polo? Yes. Did I still have more fun? Absolutely. Abso-freaking-positively. And I know that wasn't a real word, leave me alone. But let's get straight into the scoring system, and let's start with speed. Now, unfortunately, guys, it's very clear that this has been the slowest car of the series so far when it comes to straight line speed. It struggled up the hill at the Nürburgring, both hills. The only part where it went above 260 was on the downhill section at the end of like the first third of the Nürburgring lap. And besides that, it really struggled as soon as anything went uphill. And unfortunately, because of that, I have to give the Mini a 4 out of 10. It's low, I know, but there's still 3 categories in which it can redeem itself. Heading into number 2, the handling category. Now, I have to be honest with you guys, I got a very big Integra Type R feeling from this car. Remember in that episode I told you guys, at some stages it felt like I was sitting in a single-seater race car. This car is very similar, besides the fact that it gets a bit of a jump scare from big curbs, and that throws it all around the track, and the front wheel drive, obviously the fact that it's front wheel drive, it spins when the torque starts to kick in, especially with the supercharger. The supercharger makes it a bit more torquey, so it tends to spin a lot more. It's just, if you can get that under control, you're gonna have a very fast lap time out of this car. With its capabilities, you're gonna exceed expectations. And the big thing for me is, remember the massive wing on the back of the Honda, of the Integra Type R? This thing has got a teeny tiny wing. And the rear felt so monumentally stable, it felt like the Integra Type R. I had more problems with the front. And that for me with this little car, and it's got such a teeny tiny engine, it doesn't have weight at the front really. I mean, it's a 1.6 liter. Standard, it's a 1.5 liter. I mean, there's not really weight, so it's really easily tossed around. But still, when it hooked phenomenally. And I had so much confidence in the high speed corners, I can't explain it to you guys. And with that being said, it doubles its score from speed to handling. It gets an 8 out of 10 for the handling category. Now the fun category. This is going to be the one that is going to be a little bit more challenging. Is it the most fun car I've driven? No, it's not the Integra DC5. It's not. But for what I expected a very similar type video to the Polo. And this thing just exceeded my expectations, with Polo just underperformed twofold. This car just got more fun the more I drove. And that is something that not a lot of the cars actually have. So for fun, it scores even better than handling. It scores a 9 out of 10 for handling. That's insane. That's honestly insane, but I can't give it lower than a 9. That is how much fun I had in this little pink pocket rocket. It was just that damn good. And then finally, the capability factor. Now again, with my capabilities, if I avoid the big curves, and we're talking about the Nürburgring now, if I avoid the big curves, find a way to control the front wheel slip with some suspension tuning and just a little bit better throttle control, this car is a solid sub 7 minute car around the Nürburgring. I completely believe that. And other than that, it doesn't have any other stuff that's holding it back. In the hands of an esports driver, I think this car can honestly get close to the Lancia's level that I like, the lap I put in. But I think in the hands of someone that is a lot faster than me and a lot more consistent than me, this car will be on the Lancia levels of fast. And I honestly, I think it's got a high capability factor, but there's not a lot to figure out. So it can go very fast, but it's not going to take you long to figure it out. So it doesn't score bad, but it also doesn't score good. No, it scores good. It doesn't score bad, it scores good, but it doesn't score exceptional in capability. In capability, it scores a 6 out of 10, which means it gets 27 out of 40 as a total score and an average of 6.75 out of 10. Which I think, for what I expected, I honestly thought this was going to be the new worst car. And I'm so glad that it's not, because I love minis. And this mini just rocked every aspect of this video. So as we look towards the leaderboards, here's how it stands from 1st to 9th. Guys, it's episode 9. The next episode is the season 1 finale. Oh my goodness gracious me, I can't believe it. In any case, the leaderboard sits at first place, 1998 Honda Integra Type R DC2 with a score of 8.25 out of 10. Second place is the Toyota Corolla 1600 GT Apex AE86 with a score of 7.875 out of 10. Third is the Toyota GR Yaris with a score of 7.75 out of 10. Fourth is the 1999 Honda S2000 with a score of 7.5 out of 10. Fifth is the 1991 Lancia Delta HF Integrale with a score of 7 out of 10. Sixth is the car you see on your screen now, the 2005 Mini Cooper S with a score of 6.75 out of 10. Seventh is the Mark 1 VW Golf GTI with a score of 6.5 out of 10. Eighth is the Renault R5 Turbo with a score of 8.875 out of 10. And bringing up the rear still, in ninth is the VW Polo GTI with a score of 5.5 out of 10. Guys, that has been this video. This expectation exceeding video. Thank you, Mini Cooper. Guys, make sure to go check out the links in the description down below for the second content page, as well as my social medias. Go hit me up with a follow. Make sure you drop a like down below on this video, because I firmly believe it deserves it. I know it deserves it. And if you have not yet subscribed and you've made it to this part of the video, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe down below, and don't forget to ding that bell to never miss a future short video or live stream here on TurboFox Racers. And guys, trust me, you don't want to miss the season finale, because there's a big announcement coming in the season finale about this series. The plans are big. Let's push it. I love you guys. Remember, your mind has to be stronger than your feelings, and I'll see you for whatever piece of content comes next. Cheers!